And welcome back to Atreyu News. It is now Thursday night. Obama Secret Service agent gets 20 years in prison. A Secret Service agent who worked in the White House during the Obama administration has been sentenced to 20 years in prison for sexting with minors. WashingtonExaminer.com reports a Secret Service officer assigned to the White House was sentenced to 20 years in prison Thursday for sexting with minors and sending several underage girls sexually explicit images. Lee Robert Moore of Church Hill, Maryland, must also register as a sex offender and will be on supervised release for the remainder of his life, the Justice Department announced. Moore, who's 38, pleaded guilty to enticing a minor to engage in sexual activity and attempting to send obscene materials to a minor in March. He worked for the Secret Service Uniform Division and was assigned to the White House, where he sexted with the underage girls while on duty. Moore was arrested in 2015. That is gross. What is with this pedophile ring within the leadership circles of the globe? It's saturated in all the leadership circles. Pedophile rings. It's disgusting. Just like in the past, back in the dark times, it was advised to keep your kids away from the castle. And now we know why. Breaking. Times Square car attack victim identified. Look who it is. This is so sad. The person killed during the Times Square car attack has been identified as 18-year-old Alyssa Ellsman, with such a bright future ahead of her cut short because of a psychopath with a bad motive. Breaking911.com reports the deceased victim was identified as Alyssa Ellsman of Portage, Michigan. WDIV reported Ellsman was a tourist who was walking with her 13-year-old sister, who was also wounded. College professor bans Republican students from public events. Another nut job. A California college professor has banned Republican students from attending certain public events on campus. WashingtonExaminer.com reports the Orange Coast Republicans Club have filed a formal complaint against Orange Coast College professor Jessica Ayo Alibi for preventing Republican students from attending public events on campus. According to the club, 3 of its members were shut out of the African American Women's Roundtable discussion in the Multicultural Center hosted for Women's History Month in March of 2017. Isn't it strange how we fought so long against segregation, and here they are segregating themselves? Strange, isn't it? On May 16th, the OCC Republicans Club was made aware of an email written by Alibi to various campus officials, in it stating that she prevented the students from attending the event because they belonged to the club. In the email she also stated, "If the college will not stand up to the Republicans Club, I have decided to stand up for myself and other student groups." So I see how it is. We have Republican or conservative speakers that get shouted down by these groups, and they're allowed to participate and even sit and listen if they should choose, but we are not allowed to enter their space. The email says, "Hi Kevin, I just told the Republican Club that they could not come to the Curl Talk event. This event is an African American Women's Roundtable discussion. I asked Vincent why he was doing this and I was very upset. He brought 5 people who kept saying that they were told they could come to Women's History Month events. I just want everyone to be advised that the African American female students had and still have an expectation that is a safe space event. If the college will not stand up to the Republican Club, I have decided to stand up for myself and other students. Just wanted to keep you informed." Well, for one, college was never designed to be a safe space. It's for abstract thought and pushing the potential of your intellect. A safe space would keep you out of harm's way and keep you from growing. But here's what these idiot liberals don't understand. If they tell us that we cannot have free speech, if they tell us that we cannot do things that the Constitution gives us the God-given right to have, it sets a precedent. If they get their way, then you might as well take the Constitution and throw it out the window. Therefore, if we're told we don't have free speech, we have the obligation to stand and fight. That's what these liberals don't understand. And it will be their destruction.